Hi, it's Shalewa for TechCity, and this is my review on the Oraimo Freepods2 True Wireless Half-in earbuds. So, there's an unboxing video up already where I highlight some specs and give my first impressions on the device. But this is a comprehensive review which should also serve to provide answers to a good number of questions asked in the comment section of the unboxing video. First things first is that there's a major concern on whether these buds work well on iOS. As one of the things observed by viewers is that many of the reviews showcase the device's usage in connection with Android devices and not iOS-enabled devices. The answer to that is yes. The buds work well on iOS-enabled devices and connect quite easily as well. So there's no hassle with pairing or connecting the Freepods2 with an iOS-enabled device. It's also noteworthy that the Bluetooth version of the Freepods2 is Bluetooth 5.0, so it's expected that you get great speeds and more range, and in this case, you get 33 feet, which is 10 meters of talk range. The buds, however, cannot be connected to two devices at the same time, and this is in line with another question asked. But back to these buds and their design. Oraimo refers to these as half-in earbuds, and I'm inferring that this is so because of how the speakers on the earbuds do not protrude but sit nicely to conform to the shape of your ear canal. The ergonomics is great regarding its fit and comfort and just for all-round safety while listening. And as far as my experience goes, there wasn't any occurrence in form of discomfort or ringing in ear sensations that sometimes accompany buds that go in deeper. A major concern with buds such as this, that's buds that do not push further into your ear canal, is with the sound quality, right? As prospective buyers want to know how the sound quality compensates for this. On this board, you've got 13mm sound drivers coming through the speakers, and I couldn't give an established verdict in my first recording on my first impressions of the device. But now that I got to spend more time using the buds, I can actually say that the sound quality is quite impressive. To give your listening experience a satisfactory blend of mids, bass, and treble when listening to music. Although this could vary with the genre of music or quality of recording that you may be listening to. Also, if you're wondering, there's no detailing on this ANC, that's its active noise cancellation, but its mic quality is decent enough to drown out close background noise during voice calls. In addition, there's also a good chance of some background noise being cancelled because of the corresponding volume level on the audio you may be listening to. Moving on to charging and battery life. Each bud has a battery capacity of 37 mAh, which when charged to full capacity should give you about a day's worth of battery life on both buds. That's about 24.5 hours. I should say that understanding the different stages of the charging process can be quite tricky, especially for first-time users, so you may want to refer to the welcome guide to understand the meanings behind the indicator light statuses when charging. These include how to know the different battery level percentages, when the battery is fully charged, or even when the battery is low. Another question asked in the comments of the previous video is on the possibility of using one earbud while the other is in charge mode. I have tried that out. The answer is yes, and in fact, the buds can still function to play music while it's in its charging case. So basically, the buds are quite independent of each other, and that's one thing you should be aware of. Using a personalized example, there is a possibility of picking up on the bud which isn't connected for listening, when in fact the audio is playing through a previously connected bud while shut in its case. So that can be quite confusing, at least in my experience, when your smartphone is indicating that the device is connected and playing, but there's no audio coming through the bud. So it's advisable to use both buds for optimum satisfaction, which is also hinged on the premise of some control functions, especially for music, functioning quite independently. I'll give some examples. Tapping on the right earbud 3 times for volume up, and tapping on the left earbud 3 times for volume down. Or tapping on the left earbud to go to the previous track, and tapping on the right earbud to go to the next. In summary, there are control functions that you may not be able to fully enjoy using just one earbud. But here's a quick demo on how you activate Google Voice Assistant. So that's it on the Oraimo Freepods2 true wireless half-in earbuds, and I'll just wrap up by saying this. In many instances where wireless earbuds are categorized as high-end because of the premium placed on its product value and specs, I think that with these earbuds you get decent value for a product price listed as 9,500 naira. If you wanted to purchase a pair of this, you could shop on authentic online platforms for the listed price, but this could differ from retailer to retailer.